This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
In order for the Kentucky Wildcats to get out of their recent slump, they are going to have to put some points on the board. That may be a little difficult for a team that appears to have a foggy offensive identity. Play calling has been questioned by fans in recent weeks, and head coach Mark Stoops to question the identity is a fair criticism, with the team having lost 4 in a row.
I understand that. It's a fair question. You could say the same thing about the defense too. You know, and I work directly with the defense every day. We trying to find a clear identity. I think we know what we want to be and who we want to be, and then, you know, sometimes you try to do things to put yourself in a position to be successful, and it doesn't work.
The Vanderbilt Commodores, on the other hand, have done well in recent weeks with what they want to do, and that is run the football. It also helps that the turnovers have been minimal as well, with 2 of their last 3 losses coming only by single digits. And head coach Derek Mason says limiting those turnovers is what has allowed his team to progress since its season opener.
We're trying a lot of things differently right now. And we focused on, you know, a couple of different things. I'm not going to talk about those. You'll see them on Saturday. But I think we made a step in the right direction when you talk about taking care of the football. You know, it all starts with taking care of the football, and then I think what you can do from there is figure out exactly what you need to do, man, to make sure, man, that you get, you know, guys touches and get guys into the game. Again, I thought we ran the ball well, but there's got to be a balance between run and pass, and that balance is what, you know, will allow us to extend drives and put points on the board.
It is time to announce our high school player of the week from the first round of the state playoffs. Lawrence County quarterback Grant Kaiser had a record-breaking performance against Fleming County last week, throwing for a school record 366 yards and 5 touchdowns, and also rushing for 62 yards and 2 more scores. Also setting a school record for total offense with 428 yards and 7 total touchdowns. Second round of the high school football playoffs, and our Appalachian Wireless Game of the Week crew heading to Harlan. The Green Dragons face off with the 9-2 Hazard Bulldogs, a team that, despite being banged up, took care of business last week against Pineville. Head coach Mark Dixon says their success largely rests on the shoulder of their quarterback, Cole Ratliff.
You know, he's a leader with everything he does in the locker room, in the weight room, on the field, offensively, defensively. He does anything you ask him to do. So, you know, we knew that we were going to be fine there. You know, he adds a different element than we had last year to us and makes us a better offense. So, you know, we're proud of the way he's done, and we're following him.
The team standing in the way of the Bulldogs, of course, the Harlan Green Dragons, a team hungry to get back to the region championship for only the 3rd time in program history. But to advance to the next round, head coach of Harlan, J.B. Donahue, knows they'll have their hands full with Hazard's balanced attack on the offensive side of the ball.
I think offensively they're well balanced. I think they both they run and pass most equally well. Ratliff kid, the quarterback, as well as the Smith kid, running back's really good. They got good receivers on the outside, particularly Johnson kid. So I think they, you know, they're a two-headed monster offensively, so they're tough to defend. And then defensively, they're just well schooled. They play very well. They're disciplined and run to the football very well.
The Lady Panthers of Knox Central are next in our Roundball preview series. Former Lady Panther Wendy Hammonds enters her 2nd season as head coach and will look to build on a first season that included a runner-up finish in the 51st district and a trip to the 13th region tournament. This season, though, it's all about winning those close games and advancing even further.
Our coach is actually, you know, instead of having to start over, and we know each other, we're comfortable around her, and we just know what to expect. Our goal this season is definitely, you know, win the district, and of course we're going to go 110% in the region and hopefully, you know, win that and then try at state.
I know that everyone's going to give their best effort, give 110% every time we go out there. You're going to do everything that you can do to help your team.
This season will be successful if, you know, of course, if we come out and win the district. But to compete in the region, I think we have the team and have the ability to compete and make it pretty far in the region this year. You know, we haven't made it past the first round in 16 years, but I feel like if we work and make it through, this is definitely our year.